Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is RPG here, and welcome back to RPG Livestream, where we're going to get back on track with Octopath Traveler on the Nintendo Switch. In the previous episode, we left the town of Boulder Fall, and we begun making our way, we finished up, what's his name's chapter? That would be Therion's chapter in his story. And the first chapter in his story, and then now we are we made our way to Swarky, where we are going to get our next person to join our party, and that's going to be Honnet, who speaks with a Victorian or Shakespearean type of dialect in her, in her speech. So, without further ado, let's not waste any time, and let's go ahead and see more of her story, since that's the last place where we left off. So, we're just getting back on track here with how the gameplay is, and we're going to be going through another 2 hours of this game for tonight, and then we will call it a close off there. But for now, let's just enjoy the episode as is. So, yeah, we're in this nice village of Swarky, and I guess it's a hunter's village. And for the most part, we're going to be looking for the person that what's her name, Honnet, is going to need to be looking for, her master or whatever, her teacher who went off missing. So I guess there is some sort of connection with what she's going to try and find out. But yeah, I really didn't even get to know that much about what she was doing, since we did kind of end off the episode or the live stream from last night right around the start of her own chapter, but we'll just play it as is.
I am Honnet.
Headman, how might my bow serveth ye today? You know, it's really cool when they have dialogue like this, for the different types of places that you go to, the mannerisms that everybody speaks. It's just, like I said, it's so fascinating, and it definitely reminds me of Final Fantasy XII in that regard, or any of those games that take place in Evil East, where everybody, or the different races, have those different speech patterns and mannerisms that they like to speak with. And within the Octopath Traveler, it is definitely no exception. Every day thou comest here seeking work. Sometimes I wonder if thou art truly thy master's apprentice. But jesting aside, no, there is no hunt today. Is there aught else I might do? Or do a? Well, the youngsters are always in need of lessons. Thou couldst give them a lesson or two in bowmanship. Oh, okay. The clan of the Darkwood inherited the lore of the beasts and the trees. Yet today, only thou and Zonta can truly useth that lore. Why, when I was a mere stripling? Yes, I have heard your stories before, and I know how long they are, and... Ho, long-winded tales are the vice of many an old man. My apologies, child. But if thou couldst show in the youngsters the way of the hunt, I would be grateful. I saw 2 of them waiting eagerly in the square. Perhaps thou couldst start in with them.
Yes.
It will be done. Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday night like I am. But anyway, that should be a little better on the camera angle, coming from my face. In case if those of you, or in case if my face was cut off from the image or whatnot. Okay, it says, utilize each character's unique action to overcome any obstacle. Of course, we're going to be doing the path action for Honnet, and I think for her, she actually has the power to fight as well. Or provoke. Provoke this individual? Go forth, my friend. How wold a monster findeth its way in here? Its nose? You surprise your foe. Okay. Oh, wow. So that's how she actually... Wow! I didn't even know that could be a thing that she can use. She used the power of the forest at her disposal to actually, you know, do her own bidding, so that's actually a pretty cool path action if you ask me. I seemeth we have won. So, we're basically doing some fighting, well, not necessarily fighting, but just some training along with the people of the village. Thou wistest to display in thy prowess, two can play in at that game. Two can play in at that game. Well, sorry, village headman, but I surprised ye, and I'm gonna have to do another number on you, since I do have the power of the forest and wildlife at my disposal. Gotcha. And hello, Enigma. Very surprised to actually see you in the stream, but welcome. So yeah, I haven't really gotten that far in Octopath Traveler right now, as you can see. I'm about little around 9.5 hours so far. But hey, I'm going somewhere. So if you have any questions to ask me about this game, then by all means, definitely do so. Go forth, my friend. How well hast thou learned Xanta's tricks? I shall test in you. Damn. Well, it's good to see that you're actually, you know, getting some... You're actually getting some practice with this game to actually do well and, you know, learning the ropes a lot farther than I have, but, you know, I'm still trying to get around with this game. But I'm taking my time with it and making sure that I don't go too fast into it. I'm gonna still be playing multiple playthroughs of this, so if you want to come back and watch me do multiple playthroughs of this at your own leisure, then by all means, be my guest. Yeah, it kind of does remind me of... it kind of does have that feeling of Grandia to it, but if anything, it kind of reminds me more of like... a mixture between Final Fantasy V, 6, as well as Saga Frontier on the PlayStation. Because of the different protagonists that you play as, that's where I got the Saga Frontier reference. And this one's weak against spears as well, okay. But then again, I think I fought this lady as, what's his name? Ulberich. So that's might be why... it showed the spear icon, so, yeah. But the art style, yeah, that definitely does look a bit like Chrono Trigger 2 in that regard. Provoke ye. Go forth, my friend. I do believe I've heard of this skill. Well, with the skill I'm gonna use, I'm gonna be using the forest at my disposal to actually... you know, hunt you down. Lind, go! Do my bidding! Yeah, and the multiple stories of Seiken Densetsu 3, yeah, or A Secret of Mana 2, as, you know, they like to unofficially call it in the West, since it never got a localization. But hopefully, you know, if they can't localize... oh, wait a minute. Enigma, I actually do have... what's his name in my party? I do have Therion in my party where I can actually steal from people, so yeah, I actually got him in the previous episode, or the previous time when I was streaming this. So, I beat everybody to the punch who was gonna ask me about, hey, get the thief, and I was like, I already have the thief. Training time, is it? Am I ever ready? But funny, it seems like I'm always surprising my foes every time when I'm provoking using Honnet.
What next? I honor thee, my queen.
That's one down. Ugh.
Now then.
Thou growest adept at fighting. But thou must be more cautious than ever, for thou knowest just enough to get thyself into trouble. I will. Thank thee, Honnet. Provoke you. I think I provoked everybody in the village and pretty much kicked their butts. Pray teaching me, Huntress Honnet.
Now, let us hunt him. Let in my
Why am I doing multiple saves with single characters instead of just unlocking everyone? Well, what do you mean? I'm unlocking everybody. When I... Wait, oh, you mean when... Oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Why, you know, if I just end up gathering everybody, then I won't even have to view their backstories. Well, just to add more, just to add more of the game, or me showing off the game, so the reason why, that's the reason why I'm pretty much, you know, elongating my playthrough sessions, is because I want to view the backstories of all the characters, so that way I'm adding more to people's enjoyment of just watching the game and seeing what all the characters have to entail. I mean, I could skip their their first chapters if I wanted to, but doesn't necessarily have to be that way. But I just decided I wanted to do that. You know, get everybody's backstory learned and just experience their whole story from beginning to end for every character. Well, dost thou feelst more attuned to thy surroundings? Yes, I feel a much more able at anticipating where swift quarry might dartest exist, or dartest next. Very good. An important lesson, that.
Hello there.
Well, I'm pretty sure I do get the backstories, but... oh well. I just rather see everybody's first chapter play out, but... What is it? The headman sent me to find thee. He says he must speaketh with thee right away. Then I will make haste. He is at home, I take it? Yes, follow me. You can run fast for a little tyke. An urgent hunt, mayhap.
Greetings.
Well, yeah, I definitely understand that, but, I mean, like I said, I could do that, but I'm just doing it the way I'm, you know, that my instincts is telling me, so. Yes, a request hath comen in from the Desne of Lord Chiron. It would seem a beast hath strayed into his provincial forest.
I see.
And he will it gone. Just so, he asketh for our best hunter. And while Master Zonta is off on the hunt, that meaneth thee. Understood. Always remember, Honnet, since time immemorial, ours has been a village of great hunters and huntresses. Yes, far and wide beyond these edges of the Darkwood, our home. The bards sangeth of our exploits, and all the realm lauded fair Swarky as the home of the true hunter. Is that not how it went? Ho ho, have I told it that many times? Long-witted tales, my dear. Are the vice of an old man, yes. As for the hunt, I am ready when needed. Excellent. Lord Chiron's messenger awaiteth inside. He will telleth thee all thou needst to know. I will speak to him at once, or Or I'm pretty sure... Honnet, prithee do not, Master Zonta would thee not. Of course. Thank ye. My apologies for the urgency of the matter, but monsters pay little heed to the convenience of men. I'm here to serve, telling me more about this beast. Your quarry is to be a fearsome beast that has wandered into the Whisperwood from the gods know where. A monster that hath strayed from its home. But hey, so much text, Enigma, that's the beauty of that's the beauty of RPGs. They're all about the stories instead of just entirely about the gameplay. I mean, you could say they're just an even blend. I mean, games that have an even blend of story and gameplay, that makes for great JRPGs. I mean, take a look at Final Fantasy VI, for example. Just this morning, a merchant and an injured companion fetched up at our manor a frightful shape. But yeah, no auto feature. As one man told it, the other was in no condition to speak. Their caravan had been waylaid by the beast, and they were the only survivors. How dost thou know when this creature was responsible? Lord Chiron's scholars were called upon to investigate the matter. From the merchant's testimony, they concluded the men were attacked by a savage beast known as Gisarma. I have heard of this creature. Its baleful roar would make an unlikely fit for the tranquil Whisperwood. His lordship is most anxious to protect his subjects, needless to say. He seeks to help the most capable hunter in this village, and so, in Master Zonta's absence, we turn to you. Well, yeah, you got that right, Nick. I know what you mean. Definitely the biggest Square RPG on a Nintendo platform since last time was, if you want to say in the West, it would be it would be Super Mario RPG, but in Japan, I'm pretty sure it was Seiken Densetsu 3 or Secret of Mana 2, as we would unofficially call it. What say you, Honnet? Will you free our fair province of this unholy menace? Tell in thy lord that I shan't fail him. Fell him. Indeed. There is a dignity about you and Master Zonta that Master Zonta lacks, but I see you share his passion for your calling. I hope you will continue to inherit only his better qualities. Master is a fine teacher. He showeth by example both what a hunter oughteth and oughteth not to doing. I mean, yeah, this could have been Seiken Densetsu 4 if they wanted to call it by that, but then again, I think they actually did have an unofficial Seiken Densetsu 4, which was Legend of Mana on the PlayStation 1 when that came out, Nick. If memory serves me correctly. Ah ha ha ha. Well said. It would seem we are in safe hands indeed. Yes, thou art. Alright, so we got Honnet, and she is going to be joining us when we hunt the beast. And look, everybody's knocked out because of the when we did the provoking on every single villager. And so I must do my duty and hunt the beast. Thine offer is a generous one, yet the path ahead is fraught with danger. How curious, Lind judgeth thee worthy. It is not often she warmeth to strangers. I shall accept in thine offer. Lend in me thy strength in battle. Oh yeah, that the Seiken Densetsu 3 remake, or at least Secret of Mana remake, comes to Switch. You know, there could be a possibility since Square Enix has really shown big interest in the Nintendo Switch as of recent. So there is definitely that possibility. The monster hath been sighted in the Whisperwood. It is there that we must go. Okay, so we got Honnet to join our entourage, and we're going to exit the village west and make our way to Whisperwood, But we're going to equip Honnet with... okay, she can use axes and bows, but I do know we have a stronger bow for her that she can use. But I don't think we... Yeah, we don't have another axe weapon that she can wield at this time because... Alphen can use the battle axe, but Honnet does not have one for herself. Yeah, and Octopath Traveler, it's sold out in Japan. I think I even talked about it too, not too long ago, that it was selling out like crazy in Japan. Go ahead and give you the round shield. Ah. Don't have enough for a bronze armor for her. But we do have enough for a bronze helmet. And I haven't really done that much of the side quest yet, so once I get everybody and once we get them settled in, then that's when I will actually be doing the side questing. Okay, so it's time for us to go westward. We're going to take a journey to the west. We're going to meet Goku. We're going to meet Nora. We're going to meet Lancer, Jerry, Pudgy, and all those characters who are not related to Dragon Ball in any way if you play Dragon Power on the NES. Which I have not, but I've seen other people do playthroughs of that, and my god, does that game look and play bad. Even though in Japan, they actually did retain the Dragon Ball license on it. The mossy sweep, the little forest piggy, it looks like. It definitely does look like a pig. Okay, are the marmots weak against bows? Yes, they are. Now that's good to know. Mossy meeps, not mossy sweeps.
Out of my way. How about you?
And for those of you who have not joined my live stream as of yet, then or not follow me on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button above the Twitch player while you're at it. Definitely could use your guys' support. And if you have any questions, be sure to actually message me in the Twitch chat, so that way I can actually answer your questions if you type any out from there. Yeah, that mossy meep, it was a chia pet, all right. You're right about that, Nick.
All right. What next?
Majestic marmots. What, did Rocky have any say in your calling? Probably did.
Letting my arrow, holding back nothing.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I remember you told me once before, Fighter Chaos, that you actually do own Dragon Power on the NES. And my goodness, I feel bad for you. For that game being one of the worst games ever made for that platform. Okay, Hana got up to 2 levels that time. Got her up to level 5. Not too shabby. Well, he's actually messaging me, Nick. He's actually messaging me from Facebook, so that's why we're actually talking to each other right now. So, but if he is watching, then by all means, he's welcome to type in the text box or in the chat box if he wants to. And yes,
Now, letting us
and
hunt him.
here he is, my good buddy. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
My turn. Yes.
I forgot that I can use Therion's fire attack on the marmots. But we can use the beast lore, and we can summon a beast, or we could even capture those too. But I'm pretty sure we would have to tame the not just tame the monster, but get them at a weakened state, so that way they can actually join up. Okay, let's go ahead and get the wildfire on one of the marmots. And I'm gonna see if Hanek could actually capture that mossy meep. Because if we can actually get that mossy meep to join us, then that may actually be a good deal for us to get more of the wildlife on her side. But using them, they're probably gonna be very limited.
Letting my arrow fly and
Okay, Beast Lore, capture. Let's get you captured. Alright. And it can restore health, too. We captured the beast. These nuts. Isn't that what Sarge said in Red vs. Blue? These nuts. Okay, Majestic Marmot. And this one can slash at foes with a sword type of attack. But we did capture it. I think we just needed to capture... I'm just going around just capturing one of each.
The battle is true. My turn.
Here we go.
letting my arrow holding back nothing.
Yeah, I could tell you. I mean, I could tell you, San Diego Comic-Con definitely has been crazy this year, especially for the likes of those from Warner Brothers, because they showcased the first trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then they showcased the trailers for Shazam as well as Aquaman from the DC Extended Universe, and oh my god, those trailers look so damn good. And yes, I do have that healing mist potion that I made, Fighter Cow, so in case of my, if my characters are getting hurt, and if I need to heal them, then I do have enough to actually make more of those. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on that too. So thank you for reminding me too. I mean, Enslaved Odyssey of the West not available on Xbox One via backwards compatibility. You know, they could try that, but something tells me they're probably going to be doing an enhanced version or a definitive version on the Xbox One. If, you know, at least if Bandai Namco gives them the opportunity to do so, which I'm pretty sure that Microsoft would want them to try and convince them to give them the green light to do so. Nick, it is actually Bandai Namco who has the rights to Enslaved Odyssey to the West. But then again, since Ninja Theory developed that game and they put it out, it could be possible that Ninja Theory still has the rights, and then Microsoft can actually have the rights to themselves.
Victory shall be mine.
Here goes nothing.
Then we got a bunch of these Robin Hood rats that are trying to put the smack down on our candy bottoms.
Come in, if thou darest.
But, you know, a good question I would, you know, ask Nintendo, Nick, is why isn't the entirety of Nintendo's back catalog available at least on the Virtual Console or outright, or at least the entire back catalog of their games on the Switch when their online service starts? Why isn't all the games from the NES, the SNES, the Nintendo 64, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the GameCube, and some of those others, why aren't they available at the get-go? You know, it's something that I could, you know, definitely see as a dichotomy for all companies. When you say, I mean, when you ask Microsoft why isn't that like all of the games that are on the Xbox 360 or Xbox haven't been made available for all the backwards compatibility? Like I said, it's a very interesting question that I'm sure a lot of us want the answers with, but, you know, sometimes there are just some things. Where was what for Virtual Console? If you're talking about some of, like, the Square RPGs like Final Fantasy III, Secret of Mana, and Chrono Trigger or stuff on the Wii U Virtual Console, yeah, it makes you wonder, why didn't those games get on there? But then again, we're already past the Wii U, and we're already experiencing a better system. But yeah, I mean, and you know, that's another thing too, that you also bring up a good point, Enigma, with the Nintendo Switch's with its eShop. You know how Nintendo has been allowing 20 to 30 games a week, for those of you who don't know, but with the indie games actually getting really good on the Nintendo eShop, Nintendo is actually kind of lessening their restriction on the Nintendo Switch eShop for indies to put their games on there, and honestly, that can be somewhat very scary, because if Nintendo is going to allow this, then they're pretty much going to be opening up the floodgates of oversaturation one more time, like they did with the Nintendo Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS. And not a lot of people were very keen when something like that happened on the system. And honestly, yeah, it's a very big cause for concern too. And I'm definitely one of those people who's very concerned about that, because with what Nintendo is doing with the Nintendo Switch and allowing more indie developers to come on the eShop, when some of those games may actually be, you know, a bunch of basic mobile ports, or just a bunch of, you know, poor quality games made for the Switch, it's just, yeah, it really is a scare. Because if you remember that Meme Run game on the Nintendo 3DS, or not Nintendo 3DS, but the Wii U, yeah, that we don't need any more games like that coming on a console, because I think that was quite enough.
The hunt beginning.
Ouch. You missed.
Victory shall be mine.
Here goes nothing.
I forgot that Boar Hog was powerful as all hell. Now we can take care of the boar
Here goes nothing.
before we make this into any more of a boar fest.
Thought you had me?
You coming after me, bro? Yeah, I didn't think so. You about to get the smack-a-down-a-thon on your candy bottom. Jerk. But I remember, you still have a lot of hit points on you. And I haven't even gotten over half of yours depleted. For some odd reason.
What next?
Victory shall come.
Boar Rush. Ooh, bad, 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 bad.
The hunt beginning.
Let's take care of that boar before it actually gets us any more bad. Okay, Soothing Dust, and there it is, Essence of Grape. So yeah, we got the Healing Mist potion. Yeah, so there you go right there, Fighter Cows.
Out of my way.
And yeah, like I said, I haven't forgot about it.
Coming, if thou
Come on, go down, please. Let me put my hand down. There we go.
Bring it on.
Now we just got that stinking marmot to take care of. And my god, I do not like the number of hit points that Therion has on him. He is definitely a thief that is all the way from hell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they are like mini bosses in this game, Fighter Chaos, but they do offer a lot of experience points, so that's something I'm not really complaining about when it comes to these guys, so I'm taking advantage of that by all means. And that boost feature, oh my god, it is such a godsend when you're going up against a lot of going up against a lot like this, because this does make the battles more fast-paced.
Standest thou against
Oh, a bunch of these Robin Hood rats.
coming?
As I would just... Instead, I would just call them a bunch of rat bastards. They are a bunch of rat bastards.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, that's one of those things when I'm playing this game all the time, Chaos, is just, I always gotta make mention of just how good the game is, how pretty it is as a Nintendo Switch game, because it definitely looks like something that you could see on modern consoles, I mean, retro consoles, but it would have to be downgraded because it wouldn't have that similar type of effect with the whole HD 2D vibe that they're going with Unreal Engine 4.
Out of my way. Victory shall be mine.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite coming on the Nintendo Switch, that was actually a really big, huge deal. And of course, having a game like Rocket League on there, yeah, that was really awesome. But, you know, if Fortnite actually sells a lot of Nintendo Switch units in the future, then you can guarantee that Blizzard's probably going to be looking at the sales of Fortnite on the Switch, and then they're going to be like, you know, why did we not even port our game Overwatch onto the Nintendo Switch? Why did we stumble upon that? You know, maybe now's not the best time to actually stumbling upon that and actually get that game on there.
The battle is truly joined.
Bring it on. Let's get down to. That's what
But then again, yeah, it probably wouldn't fit, because we know how Blizzard likes to have their own games run their own proprietary engine, and then they backed away from not putting Hearthstone on the Nintendo Switch when they initially showed interest.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Out of my way.
And if anything, if you ask me, do I want any more EA games on the Nintendo Switch, I say hell no. Hell to the frickin' no.
Now then.
What next?
Yeah, I know you'd probably be able to play Hearthstone, Kaus. I mean, it's really big on mobile, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who play that on mobile will actually have a reason to actually want to play it on the Nintendo Switch if it were to ever come onto there.
Here we go.
Huh? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I don't know why it blocked you there, Enigma, but it doesn't look like that was actually considered a offensive word or anything like that. I mean, that happened to me today when it came to the Geek Fighter stream when we were playing what's that game? DMC Devil May Cry, when Jeff was playing that, and I was trying to make a Monty Python and the Holy Grail reference, but all of a sudden Twitch's auto mod feature stopped me from actually posting that comment, so I needed to get oh, I see. So you repeated the same words, so that's what happened. But the thing is that for my case, it wasn't like I was swearing or anything. and all of a sudden, I needed to get Kaus to actually get that fixed for me. And then, and then to show his funny side, he actually made, you know, his own post that was that had profanity, and you know, it was full on there on the Twitch stream, at least in the comments, and I was laughing my butt off when I saw that too. So it's like, you know, Twitch, you know, I like you, but if you're gonna stop me from posting words or posting something that doesn't have the slightest bit of profanity in it, then you really got some really big issues. But anyway, the Elgato Stream Deck device, no, I don't think I have, Nick. I may have to look at that once I get done with this stream for tonight. But yeah, I will definitely take a look at that. I'm sure it would be very helpful for people like me who stream off the Elgato, which I am using an Elgato to stream this game off of, you know, on the Nintendo Switch, so... And I do need to upgrade my Elgato to an HD 60S, so that way, if I'm ever playing a game like this again, then that means that the program on my computer, as well as the capture card that's hooked up to my console, they will be in sync at the same time. Oh, you say it looks so sexy, huh? Uh-oh. Spirits having mercy. This was not done in the name of survival. The Gisarma sought not food, it sought sport, and wanton slaughter. It sleweth these men and beasts for no reason, other than as a fearsome show of its dreadful power. Are they the Gisarma in disguise? I see thou tremblest, little one. Thine heart is filled with fear. Oh no, they're just scared. Thou witnessed. Oh god, how do you say that? When you say witnessed, but then you have the ST on there. That's like one of those that's one of those words that's really, really hard to say. It madeth thee bear witness. It made them bear witness. Well, I'm pretty sure that they would have wanted to partake in that battle because they probably would have felt embarrassed, if you get my drift. Anyway, no, oh god, that was so mean to them. I do apologize. Patience. I shall return and attend to the fallen. Oh, hey there, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. But first, they shall be avenged.
If thou wilt.
Wilt thou protect them, friend, until my return?
Thou hast my say.
Thank thee. We do got ourselves some vicious game to go up against. To eaten, to been eaten. This is the fate and the privilege of any beast of the forests. A life for a life, so it hath been since the dawn of time. But to slan for sport, for pleasure or greed, is to betray the law of nature. Each time a creature taketh more than it needeth, a part of the forest dieth. I hunt not merely to keep in Lord Chiron's people safe. I hunt to save in the forest itself. But we will avenge those, so these nasty beings shouldn't be too much farther. Okay, we got a Shadow Soul Stone out of there. And I guess the torches will actually light our way to where we need to go, but I could be mistaken. Anyways, let the hunt begin. Okay, beast lore. Summon beast. Oh, thank you, Marmot.
Battle is truly joy.
Okay, so... let's do a spearhead on you.
I shall pierce you through. My turn.
And yeah, the hype was definitely real for WB this year. And just taking a look at Godzilla, King of the Monsters, it just makes you very excited that a movie like that is pretty much considered as Godzilla or Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster 2. Because you have Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, and Ghidorah in the same movie. Just like, you know, when Ghidorah made his appearance for the first time in that movie. Hypest for Warner Brothers throughout any year that you see him at Comic-Con.
Here goes nothing.
How about you?
Yeah, and the way how they're speaking the old time English or the old English for the people of the Whisperwood, it definitely has a great resemblance to that of Dragon Quest, as Nick said, and I definitely agree to that because it definitely does remind me of Dragon Quest in that regard.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Godzilla hype, Aquaman hype, Shazam hype, Broly of all things hype, yeah. I would say also Resident Evil 2 remake hype, but that collector's edition really just did not satisfy me. And, you know, and you and I were talking about this too, Jeff, is how much the collector's edition really disinterests us when the figurine is only that of Leon S. Kennedy and not one for Claire Redfield. You figure that they would actually have one for Claire, too, so that way they give you a choice of what, you know, which character that you want to have as your own statue or whatnot. Okay, we got these varmints, or these foxes. Red Fox. And got you, oh, I guess, equivalent of Adamantis for these guys. And you're not weak against the axes.
Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and
Hopefully, yeah, let us hope that Goku does know the meaning of the word fear when it comes to fighting against Broly the second time around. Well, first time around in that continuity, if you were to ask me.
letting my arrow fly and true.
Let my arrow pierce thine heart. Let's go ahead and see if we got something that can actually cure that. It's not terror. Clarity. That's what we need. No. Light. To cure your blindness.
I'll take this.
There we go.
Now then, my blade is uncut. Too slow.
For once, Goku is going to know the meaning of the word fear. Because Broly somehow is going to be able to surpass the strength of Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan. Or Super Saiyan Blue, rather. But will that be the movie where we'll actually see Goku's Ultra Instinct kick in, even after the Tournament of Power? Who knows?
What next?
Here goes nothing. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna capture, Oh, wait. I can try to capture both of them? I may have to try and capture both of them in this fight.
Now then,
Broly. The theories are Ultra Instinct Goku. Okay.
I think not.
Blinding Claw, okay. So that was the name of the attack, okay. So it is a blind type of spell. But I only have one. Okay, but it doesn't really last long. I think not. Apothecary skill. Actually, let's get Hannet healed. Or Blue Gogeta, then UI Goku. But then again, Gogeta could actually go head-to-head against Broly, because if you remember, in the opening for Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Goku and Vegeta fused as Gogeta, and they actually went toe-to-toe with Broly in his legendary Super Saiyan form, and they actually managed to beat him. So I could definitely see the theory is not that too far-fetched to where they can actually have an equal match against him. But just for Vikmon... Oh, the beast eludes us. But I just hope for Vic Mignogna's case, when it comes to voicing Broly, that he actually, you know, he actually is given the privilege to actually see some character get the development that he wanted to see, instead of just doing all that yelling. And it seems to me that that definitely does seem to be the case to an extent, but I could be, you know, jumping the gun here, and we'll just have to wait and see when that movie comes out this December in Japan, and then next year for us in January. Oh, yeah. Healing. The old Broly would mollywopped by Gogeta. Yeah, the old Broly would have gotten walloped by Gogeta badly. But I wonder if the new Broly, or the, you know, the revised Broly would actually, you know, have more of a fighting chance against Gogeta, even in Super Saiyan Blue form. Oh, we got ourselves a Manticore in this forest. But it's not weak towards the knife. It's not weak towards the axe. Is it weak towards the sword or the spear? It is weak towards the sword. I'll take swords for 400. It's words that start with the letter S. Saber! Thank you, Mr. Connery. Suck it, Trebek. Yeah, it could be a close fight between the two characters, so... But then, like I said, I don't want to jinx anything, because anything, I mean, with how Toriyama would want to envision it, anything could go a completely different direction. But it really makes you wonder if Toriyama's going to be playing the same trick with what he did for Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, how they were pretty much the precursors that led into the Dragon Ball Super anime, or how they were given a taste of the Dragon Ball Super anime, but done in a movie form for that kind of thing. And if that really is the case, then I'm pretty sure that would get a lot of people pretty pissed off. Capture. Get this Manticore. A mighty stab. Okay. No, go ahead and give this Mossy Meep out of here. So, we don't need to carry anymore, so we can just pretty much do the killing on these critters. Bad news, Mr. Fox. You're terminated. Rightfully so. Did I just make a book reference? The bad news, Mr. Fox? But that fox still had his tail, and we didn't even shoot it off or anything like that. Oh, cool. I got a bronze vest. Okay, so we can actually give that to Honnet now, since we couldn't even afford it before. Go ahead and give you the bronze vest, so that way you have some more defenses. Can we give you an accessory? Yes, we can. We'll increase your speed a little bit. But how are we going to get that one? I guess we have to be at a different spot to actually get it. Yeah, I think that path to the left there is actually how we're going to get it. Now we have to deal with more of these Robin Hood rats. Ugh, rat bastards.
Bring it on.
What next?
And they have bows and arrows too, so it's an even match between them and Honnet. Wait a minute, it wouldn't be, because she's the only one fighting by herself. Ouch.
Here goes nothing.
Have at you. You're terminated.
Hunt beginning.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot she can use axes. Why have I not been using axes with her?
Letting my arrow fly in truth.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? Victory shall be mine.
Got him.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Oh, just 1 experience point left for Honnet to get to level 10. And not that much left for Therion to get to level 14 either. But we should be able to get one more battle in before we had to take on the boss for Honnet's story. The first chapter of her story. Energizing Pomegranate. Yep, there's the save point and the peddler right there. In case we actually need to buy some things. And of course, it's the same Healing Grape and Spiriting Plum and Olive of Life that we can afford. But we don't need to buy any of those since we got a whole crap ton of those things on us.
Come on, I've got better things to do. How about you?
All right.
Oh. Shnikes. Oh, Shnikes even further. Wait, oh man, she is about to bite the dust. I need to heal her quick.
This will help.
There we go. I wasn't really paying attention, and she almost got her butt kicked.
The battle is truly joy.
All right.
Alright, got them. I got them in the cornered position to where they are staggering. Okay, now it's time to see if we can put these guys down for good, and which we will.
Here goes nothing. All righty.
Got him.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got the level ups on both those characters. And now it's time for us to go fight the boss in Honnet's chapter. Yeah, we should be okay. Actually, let's do a bit of healing for both these characters, and now we should be able to go fight the boss. Now let's see how well that goes. Oh, we got the wolves here, and they're what appears to be a chimera? Or looks like a really bad mixture of a naked mole rat and a plain rat, because it's naked with its face and its back hind legs. Oh, this is the Gisarma. That's what it is. That is enough. Now we're back for some more story. Grr. Grr. Thou scarest me not, beast. Are you really not that scared? Do you not have a little fear? Is it not so? Thou wert driven from thine home. Best by a beast more powerful, thou fledst and foundest thyself here. I understand thy pain all too well. But to turn in thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. It was thy duty to adapt into the forest, to let it find a place for you. Instead, thou wouldst rip out its heart and claim it as thine own. This cannot be forgiven. Grrr. Thou hast trespassed, beast. And in the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee! Alright, it's time to unleash judgment. Oh my god, look at that thing! And it's just only one creature that we're going up against, and this Kisari-sama, it does look menacing with its large sprite. If anything, this definitely reminds me of the huge rat boss in Suikoden 2. Oh man, when you're inside that sewer or whatnot, when you have to meet Lord Ridley in the Kobold village. Okay, so it's weak against the it's weak against sword and it's weak against bow, and oh my god, that guy did a lot of damage. So much for one attack. Oh my god. Okay, so it didn't do Rampage again, which is... oh, good. HP Thief. Okay. That was good to an extent, but let's summon a beast and have Manticore do a mighty stab on you. And that did not work. First aid. You, badly. You got the full brunt of the attack from that nasty heathen of a beast.
Out of my way.
Bring it on.
This better not be my Kentark moment, because if it is, I'm gonna be mad. Man. Or wait a minute. I already had my Kentark moment. That was in Thousand Arms when I was going up against Wire. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, then definitely by all means go back in Fighter Kaus's Twitch and actually watch his full-on playthrough, his final playthrough of the first rushing beat, where he actually manages to beat the game. And he actually got very excited for beating the final boss, Kentark. Yeah, you told me about this yesterday too, or earlier today there, Jeff. So let us hope that Darkstalkers is making a return, because it is most certainly long overdue for a brand new installment. And I would give for a new installment to actually make its way to PS4, Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, and PC, if all possible. But we can only hope. Alright, we got you in break status. Now it's time to unleash hell on this nasty critter. Ooh, that did a lot of damage with his greatsword. But it still wasn't enough to get half of its hit points down. Ooh, Rampage. Still? It's not even down with half of its hit points? Wow. I'll be damned. Apothecary skills. Go ahead and heal you. Oh, I don't want to go too far with that just quite yet. I'll just stick with what I have right now. Oh, ready to respond to any attack. So, yeah, let's see what this does. Yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah. We try attacking it, it's going to respond back in full force. Okay, so I guess that was good that we did do that, so that way it doesn't try to actually try out that thing ever again. Okay, we got it in break status again. And I'm going to go ahead and get Abide back up, so that way Ulbrich can actually use it to his advantage once more.
That'll do her.
Alright. Kick some ass.
What next?
Okay, Summon Beast. Let's have the Red Claw do justice. Ooh, that actually did really good damage.
Here we go.
No, not Concoct. A first aid for Ulbrich this time. Ouch. Okay, so we already got half of its hit points down, so we're actually making good progress this time. Did that attack damage actually really surprise you a lot there, Chaos? Because if it did, then sweet.
Here we go.
I don't think we need it right now. Actually, let's just do this.
My turn. Here goes nothing.
Okay, so let's do the healing right now.
That'll do her.
What next? Holding back nothing.
Okay, we got it back in break status. Now, warrior skill, Abide for you again.
Bring it on.
Bring it on again. It's just watching me just do all the damage on this guy. It's like, there is so much chaos going on right now. Yeah, it is untamable, so we can't capture it. Ooh! That was... Oh, that was so satisfying to the eyes.
What next?
Did you guys see that? I did a crap ton of damage to that guy with the red fox.
How about you?
All right.
Letting the hunt begin.
How about you?
Got it! Yes! Thrill the fight, and we won. In style. You're a great bunch. So that Gisarma is no longer going to be around anymore. Yeah. Still, looks nasty.
Will feed in others.
Thy life is given not in vain, for it will feed in others.
Thou art of the forest now, and in the forest naught is lost.
Okay, so Haunted is speaking. And the wolves in the forest are going to be happy that their domain is theirs once more.
Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all. The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat. The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger. And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood. He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more. Lives entwined, a tapestry woven anew each dawn, every thread a part of the whole.
Listen on it. Being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Never forgetting it is thy sacred duty to live on.
To survive and honoring those felled by thine own arrows. As long as he speaketh only of hunting, he is the wisest of men. If only that were all he cared about. The hunt is over. Now it is time to tend to the fallen.
Quite an honorable huntress.
Good day.
You look well. I trust the hunt was a success. The beast will trouble thee no more, these graves. Or these graves.
Yes.
I took the liberty of digging them while I waited for your return.
Thou
Thank
hast
you,
no
thee.
thanks.
But I have a request. Leaving the beasts be, letting the forest reclaimeth them. That is the way of the wood.
But
As you wish, my lady. Oh. Hagen, thus returns to us. Uh-oh. Where is Master? Hath something befallen him? He is confused and frightened. Thou didst run here, didst thou not? And alone. Doth Master needeth my help? Oh.
Just
It's all right. Easy, boy. Easy. Aw. Hagen is... calm down. I think Hana gave Hagen some Haagen-Dazs ice cream to soothe his spirits. There now. And look, she even she even laughed at my joke. That's a good boy. Master is in trouble. That much is clear. I must hasten to his side, if anything were to happen to him.
the hunt is
Hagen,
on.
canst thou guide me to Master? Whatever hath befallen him, we shall save him, thou and I. Head north out of the village. So yes, she's now going to be permanently a playable ally amongst our ranks. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually get her a stronger weapon, which we can. We can give her the wolf's bow. And we'll equip it immediately. Okay. And, the bronze armor... You know... I don't think I really need it that much. I think I'm okay with everything else, so... It's time for us to get out of the village and, see what all fate has in store for us. Towards our next destination.
So thou
Yes, we're going after Zonta.
Hagen here came at seeking my help. In his letter, he said he was bound for Stoneguard.
He said he was bound for Stoneguard, okay? We shall begin our search there. Begin, eh?
I pray it is no more
Pray?
than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to pay his innkeeper. For a Hagen to cometh all this way alone, I cannot help but fear the worst.
Prithee, takest care.
We will.
And Dawn, nothing foolish. Dawn as Zonta saith, child, not as he would do it.
Thank ye, Chief. Fear not for us. We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side. Stayest safe, Master. We're coming.
And with that, Chapter 1 of Honnet's tale has come to a close, and so did the huntress Honnet set out on her journey, her master having vanished hunting the baleful Red Eye. It now fell to her to find him and bring him home. What fate awaits her on the road ahead, only the gods can say. Alright, she's now officially amongst our party, and her chapter has been complete. Or, Chapter 1, that is. But before we head on to our next destination, let's see what all the side quests have for us to entail. If there are any. Oh, yes, there are. So go ahead and talk to you. Are you a traveler? I'm also on a journey of sorts. My name's Ashlon. I heard a rumor of a monster tamer who lives in this village. I want to learn more about the monster tamers, but I haven't a clue who to ask. You may want to provoke him. And he does have quite a bit of strength, too. Inquire. Though not a true researcher, this passionate youth has journeyed to the woodlands to learn of legends of the beast tamers. Okay. Nice chatting with you.
Indubitably.
Scholar of beasts. You have something I could steal out of you? Yes. And those were too easy. But I might as well inquire from you, see what we can learn. How to train a tiger. Okay. Oh. Maybe that's who we need to speak to. Or we just need to speak to the other so that way we can actually give him, or pass on that information too. Can get the healing grape. We get the olive of life. There we go. I trust you won't be needing more of this. Steal from you. Healing grape. Oh, and there's a battle axe. Essence of grape. Ah, too easy. And it's a good thing that our percentage rate is a lot bigger than where it should be, because that does help us out quite a lot with making sure that we get what we want. Byron family lineage, a historian who carefully researches noble houses, from their humble beginnings to their various deeds and indiscretions through the generations. Precisely why he conducts the research is a mystery to everyone, himself included. Wait a minute, Byron family lineage. If anything, I think that one woman back in town that we learned from before, who was asking more information about Byron from the village that Ulbrich was at the beginning of his tale, she wanted to know more information about the family lineage, so I think we will go back there after we're done with this place, and see if we can actually complete that side quest. Oh, that's not gonna do. Can I steal from you? Got an empty coin pouch. What's the deal with an empty coin pouch? Inquire from you. Nothing about this genteel madam. Healing grape. And energizing pomegranate, too. But we can steal the arcane bow. Oh! Fail 4 more times, then your reputation in the town will suffer. Okay. But I want your bow! Ah, oh, damn it. Well, at least you give me this, then. Injurious Seed. Give that back to me. Jerks. Okay, keep your weapons. Won't try to steal from you ever again, foul heathens. Anyway. In faith, I've been apprenticed long enough. It's high time I took the hunter's rights. But a man's not a hunter true unless he's bagged a giant boar. Truth be told, I don't see myself doing that too soon. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to actually capture ourselves a boar, so that way we can actually show it to the aspiring hunter. If anything, we're probably gonna have to do that once as we head back out. If I had to wager a guess. I'm longing to visit my husband. He's working in Boulder Fall. But the way there passes through dangerous woods, and I daren't go alone. If only I could find a kind soul to escort me there. So, we will need to have Primrose for this to accompany her back over to Boulder Fall. You know, we might be able to do that. But who would I switch? Go ahead and talk to you. Monster tamers have long lived here, making a living as hunters. Folks these days forget the old tales, so I've taken it upon myself to remember them on their behalf. There'll come a day, I say, when we'll be needing them again. Inquire you. A Tale of the Beast Tamers. Okay. What can we steal from you? Critical earring? Good. I trust you won't be needing any more of that. Yeah, if we can raise our critical strikes. Yes, tell about the Tale of the Beast Tamers. So that way we can complete the side quest. So, nice. You tell me about the monster tamer? Why, thank you, good traveler. On rare occasions, people with the power to commune with beasts are born to the people of the Darkwood. These monster tamers learn from older masters how to bend beasts to their will. Commune with beasts? Nay, that does not sound like father. The neighboring tribe, the people of the Greenwood, also had monster tamers in their midst. The people of the Greenwood. Yet tragically, they sought to use forbidden magic and lost their minds to monsters, turning on the very people they meant to protect. Crivens! That's it! Beg your pardon for the outburst. Truth be told, I am searching for my long-lost father. He was suddenly taken by a furious frenzy, as if possessed. I saw it myself, even as it happened. A giant serpent coiled around his shadow. In the next instant, my father was gone. Before he lost his wits, my father would tell all and sundry that he was a descendant of monster tamers. I believe now that he resurrected their forbidden magic. According to legend, the Greenwood tribe was defeated and driven away by the people of Darkwood. So dangerous was the magic that they dared to dabble in. And, yes, thanks for joining on the livestream, Fighter Cows. Definitely enjoyed your company, too, so hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. God's a mercy to you. I am one step closer to finding my father. If my father is indeed under the thrall of some beast, then I have no choice but to slay his captor. My journey to save my father must continue. Perhaps in our wanderings we shall meet again. But for now, fare thee well. Alright, we got a slippery nut and 1,500 pieces of silver. Okay. Now, let's switch party members. Change party. We'll switch Primrose, Honnet with Primrose. That way we can accompany that lady to Boulder Fall, and then that way we can complete that quest. Oh, right there. So, Allure. Okay, so now we have it in our party. Now it's time for us to make haste to Boulder Fall. Or Boulder Fall, yes. And hopefully she sticks with us, because if we have to go back there and we need to take her along with us... Oh, no, 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 no. You said you gotta meet somebody. Who do you gotta meet?
Hello. The truth. Gods be with you.
Smartest gang.
So you see,
Give this person what they need. Oh, yes. We'll go ahead and give these items to him. I forgot about this side quest. Is that so? You confiscated all the poor folks' weapons, and not a blade remains in their possession? Fair be to you, traveler. That's a fine deed, if it be true. Now they're defanged. We needn't fear the poor folk and their rebellious plotting. Truth be told, I was once one of them, until his lordship saved me from a life on the streets. I, the highborn, have more gold than the rest of us, but they're fair and just, and mistreat no one. There's good on both sides, if we only have the sense to talk to one another. Better than that inciting a war that'll make everyone poorer than afore. We're all in your debt, traveler. And we got 2,000 pieces of silver. Can we steal from you? Yes, but unfortunately we don't have enough of the power we need to actually steal. Oh, cool. My love!
hey,
Sweetness, you are safe! But why risk the journey, love? Just a few more weeks and my work would have been done here. Forgive me, I had a gift for you, and I just couldn't wait. A pair of shoes? Crivens! They're light as feathers, but strong and stoutly made. I ordered them special from the cobbler. I thought they'd help you at work. I knew you would like them, and I just couldn't wait to give them to you. You bring joy to my heart, my love, and to see you safe and sound is the greatest joy of all. Thank you for the gift. They're just what I needed. Alright, so we completed that woman's quest. We got ourselves 1,500 pieces of silver, a magic nut, and a critical nut. Alright. You can actually see why these side quests are really, really good, as they do help you a lot in terms of what finances you have and what special items that you can actually gain out of everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back over to this village of Cobblestone. We'll go to Cobblestone, and then we'll actually give that woman that information that she needed about the Byron family. If I think that's what she was asking. Oh, wait a minute. Inquire. Oh, you know what? I think we do need to get the information out of somebody so that way we can actually, you know, tell her about it. Inquire. Challenge with ease. Challenge. Probably not. It says challenge with ease, but you figure that, inquire. A hidden item somewhere around here. Okay. Inquire you. Dragon of the Highlands. Oh, okay. Bag of curious seeds. But where can we get this manure? Gotta be around somewhere. If you're gonna make your field. Hidden item somewhere in this village, too. Now where's the shining blue what we're looking for? Inquire. Okay, discount at the end. Alright. Why, hello there, good old Philip. Another hidden item. Hello, Mrs. Philip's mum. Can we steal from her? Oh, yeah, we can't steal from them, but I think we will need to improve on our thievery skills if we're gonna get somewhere. Oh, another hidden item in this village. Oh, and I do apologize for me kicking the TV if you could have heard that. A new treasure is bound to be somewhere. And we could steal an iron vest. Can we steal it? Ah, dang it. Reputation will suffer. Okay, inquire you. More plentiful provisions. I guess that, like... Oh, yeah, the townsmith and armorer have new wares. Okay. Examine. Candy. Okay. Ah, my sweet. Where art thou, Lori? Search for Miller, but I told she already left. Ah. So, go ahead and inquire from you. A young man who came from Cobblestone in search for a woman he adores, earnest and sincere to a fault. He has never forgotten his dear Lori, who he has known since childhood and still loves to this day. Okay, so we have to find this woman named Lori, but we don't know where she is. Can we steal from you, though? Oh, geez. We can. But they're all at 80% ranks. Still don't know about the ancient monuments, but I do have information about the Byron family lineage. We might as well go see what the provisions are within the, Oh! Of course, why didn't I think to even check there? And there's an arcane bow. And why did I not even think to check... a place like that and a place like that over here. Okay, a purifying seed. Go ahead and see what the new wares are. As you said that you... Ooh, a tower shield. Silver vest. Ooh, that's some good... Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Go ahead and give that to Ulbrich. And let's have, one of our other characters wear a nice piece of attire, if they want. Black attire. But that will... Ooh, probably not a good idea. Can you wear the black attire? Yeah, but it does... Okay, might as well give it to our next person. That would be, Honnet. Okay, so... Nothing there. World map. And that's for Honnet's next place she needs to go to, Stoneguard. But we'll deal with that at another point. Doesn't look like anything from Sunshade, unless if we can actually, you know, complete something for Sunshade. That's a whole different story. Is there anything in Sunshade that we can complete, or can we actually... inquire from people and see what their hidden items that we can find within this place are located at. Ooh. Alas, no one turns their head at my dancing. I cannot catch anyone's eye. Dancing is nothing but a sorrow. Maybe it's time I hang up my dance shoes. But before I do, I want to stand on that stage and dance with Grace one more time. Her time to shine. So basically, we need to allure her and take her to the stage. Okay. So let's lure her, and we'll take her to the stage. Stay away from me. Oh, are you serious? But you have the power of illusion. Illusion. A pensive mother. Inquire. A sickly girl. Ooh, bad. Okay, inquire. You, townsperson. New weapons on sale, okay. We're having a sale. Can we steal this? Ugh, come on. This is bull. Inquire. Industrious housewife. We can steal at 80%, but they're not allowing us to steal from them. Old man. You know, it's like I'm at that point where I just don't want to try and steal from them. Until I actually get my thievery skills up a lot better. None here, too. Steal. Oh, Brightstone. Okay. Inquire. A portly merchant. A silver-filled pouch. Inquire. Another hidden item in this village. Can we steal from her? A diva's dress? Okay. Maybe we need to give her the diva's dress. Inquire. Ne'er-do-well. Empty coin pouch. And it can be sold at a modest price, too. Okay. Inquire. Born with beauty and grace, this charming woman finds it difficult to go anywhere without being badgered by inspiring suitors. Oh, wait a minute. Can we actually challenge him? I'm going to try and challenge him. See if I can actually beat him. To leave that poor lass alone. Hopefully I'm strong enough to take him down now. Sleepweed? Oh, that wasn't strong enough to take us down. But my defenses are really good, so I should be able to beat this ne'er-do-all. This was sweeping weed again, but still wasn't enough. Let's go ahead and get the warrior skill up with Abide. Quit hitting us with Sleepweed, that's not gonna work. Are you about done? No more Sleepweed. Oh, you got us. In Sleepweed mode. Oh, but we almost got you down. Almost got you down, you jerk. No more Sleepweed. Yes, it shall. If you stop hitting me with Sleepweed, then I should be able to defeat you, but you're being a prick. You hit me with Sleepweed again? you pissed me off, so you're getting roundhouse kick to the face right there. And you wholeheartedly deserve that. So we did get him. Finally. Now that woman's gonna be very happy that we took care of that ne'er-do-all. Damn it all! I'll not be forgetting this! You have my thanks. That man would not take no for an answer. I only came here because I heard that this is where people come to have fun in this town. I swear, doesn't the local tribe do anything to maintain order? How is a girl supposed to enjoy the city if she can't even walk down the street in peace? Ruffians like that man should not be allowed to wander free. Oh, but forgive me, I seem to have gotten carried away. You wish to know who I am? Well, that's rather... Yes, I am on a journey, I suppose. My name is... Ria. You may call me Ria. Anyhow, I will not forget your kindness in helping a stranger like myself. Thank you again. If nothing else, at least my journey has shown that there are still some good people left in the world. And now I must say farewell. I hope your own travels bring you joy. Alright, magic nut and 1,500 pieces of silver. Cool. I actually have some very good side questing going on in this playthrough for a change. But we will be wrapping up pretty shortly, just so you guys know. Alright, yeah, give you the diva dress so that way you can actually dance one last time. What is this? This dress! It's beautiful! It's really just stunning. It looks just like the dress worn by a great dancer I used to look up to ever so much. How nostalgic to think of it now. When I first came here to this tavern, I practiced so desperately to try and dance as she did. Things were so awful here, but the dancing, I always did love the dancing. I've been dancing so many years now, but I wonder if I ever got close to her level at all. It's like a dream come true, to get to wear this dress just like hers, and dance on the stage as she did. I suppose it is time for my last cue. Thank you. Yes, Blue Dancer. We got ourselves 1,500 pieces of silver as well as another wind amulet. Okay. I'm just racking in that silver. By golly. You didn't have a quest for us. Was there one in the tavern?
Hey, thanks.
Now you have no regrets left. Oh, that's good. Inquire you. Another hidden item somewhere inside this place. Can we steal? Oh, a portrait of a kiss. Fetches for a modest price if sold. Okay. I take it you won't be needing that anymore. Oh, a drunken bouncer. Oh, wait a minute. Are you the one that we need to beat up to actually... Ooh, God.
Is a good day for battle.
And I forgot to heal before this battle got started, so... Go ahead and heal you again. This could be an interesting fight. I may not be strong enough to actually take this guy down. Too drunk to move. Are you at least weak against... Okay, he is weak against spear, so that's all good. But he does pull off some hefty punches. Damn. Head bash. Ooh, owie. Might as well use the healing grapes in all their glory. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can... Well, we can't get in a lot of damage unless if we raise our attack, so this is gonna be quite a problematic experience for us. Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to use Abide. Hopefully this will help. Hopefully this will help me. That bouncer is indeed a pain in the ass, Nick. You know what? Do this. Now, let's unleash the pain on him. I probably don't have a strong enough spear to take him on. But, oh my gosh, he's still not even down with half hit points. Yeah, you weren't kidding. This guy is a pain in the ass. You'll be using so many grapes, it'll be wine. Yeah, it'll turn itself into wine, alright. Okay. Still, not down with half hit points. That might have been too early. I don't know. Too drunk to move. Oh man, this might actually be good for me. To actually get a good heal in like this. And then, next up... this. Please tell me we at least got half the hit points down for good. No! Still not it! Jerk! Ouch. Okay, now we finally got over half his hit points down, so we're making good progress. We're getting there, folks. Just need to hold off a little longer. And then we can finally complete the side quest, and then after that, I think we will, call this episode quits. Since it is getting pretty late on my end, too. Ouch.
Victory shall be mine. How about this? Have at you. Have at you.
Have at you. Yeah, what the hell, we'll just go with the flow here. Still not down with half hit points yet, down to, the last bit of health, I see. Too drunk to move. Oh, I would joke around and say, you're too drunk to honeymoon. You wouldn't be too drunk to move, you'd just be too drunk to honeymoon. Or probably that's why your wife dumped you, because, or that's probably why you're drunk, because your wife dumped you, or your girlfriend dumped you, and that's why you're not even thinking straight. Ouch.
The battle is truly joy. How about this?
I don't know how many of those, healing grapes I'm gonna need before this battle is over, or gonna need to buy back. Too drunk to move, okay.
Have at you. Out of my way. Victory shall...
Ouch.
Victory shall be mine. How about this? Victory shall...
Yeah, you're already in the red, so you're about to be down for the count. So we're almost there. Gotta hold out a little bit longer and quit attacking me with your frickin' head. Honestly, I probably should have been at a higher level before taking him on. But since he's almost down for the count, I'd say it really doesn't even matter at this point. We almost got him. Stop with the headbutts, please. If anything, just stop with the headbutting.
How about this?
You could just regular attack me, but no headbutts, please. Okay. Now, can we finish you off? Nope. Still not. Ugh, my god. Come on, you're almost down. Okay, good! Finally. And oh my gosh, look at the experience po- Oh! Just 7 more experience points before 19. Oh, man. The game cheated us. Ugh. When did my arm get so slow? Have I really been that long out of practice? Well, I'm not having no more of that. It's off to the training yard for me. Phew. It was a good fight, though. First proper fight I've had in a long while. I didn't think you'd be able to handle yourself that well in the fight, friend. This one here's a right famous swordsman here in the desert. That's why I hired him to guard my shop. But everyone knows him by reputation. No one would ever dare start a fight with him that they couldn't finish. And in his boredom, he turned to the bottle. But look at you now. You're looking like your old self again. I think that whooping gave him just what he needed. Thank you, stranger. Alright, and that completes that side quest. And we got ourselves a fortifying nut, as well as 1,500 pieces of silver. And is there anybody we could talk to inside of this tavern? Oh, yeah, we got a lot of people we could talk to. Inquire. Another hidden item. And it's inside this tavern, too, nevertheless. Nourishing nut. And I haven't really used any of the nuts that actually increase your, what do you call it? That increase your statistics on some of your characters. Do you have something we can steal from you? We can, but it is kind of tricky. We try to get everything that we need. Sharp nut increases accuracy. And a slippery nut. Ugh. Damn it. Why can I not get anything when it's at 80%? You figure that I would be able to get something at 80% when I actually have that high probability of getting that something stolen from them. But no, you have to be at 100% to steal them. And truth be told, I really haven't been able to get any more thieving skills back on me to increase my thieving skills. Or to make sure that the steals are more accurate. Stinging dagger. Oh, we already had one of those. Undeniable allure. Okay, so get a stronger percentage of allure for Primrose right there. Another heavy coin pouch. A discount at the end, okay. Some really good things that we can do in case we inquire most of these people. But I think Sunshade is complete of side questing. Olive of Life, okay. Yeah, I think that's all the side questing we're going to be seeing within this town. And we managed to get a lot of good progress in when it has come to that. And ooh, a Sunland Spear. We do need a stronger spear for you, if anything. Ulbrich. And the Saintly Tiara, as well as a Grand Helmet. Okay. And we, oh yeah, we do have those, things that we can... Wait. Fetches a modest price of salt. Dude! These don't even sell squat! This does, though. I will definitely sell that. I'll go ahead and, get rid of one of those because, well... But then again, the Wolf's Bow is stronger than that, so get rid of both of these to get some more silver back. Okay. Falcon Saber. Saber! And this one has some more accuracy, more so than the Great Sword. But its speed decreases a little bit. If anything... But the spear seems alright with what we have right now, but you know what? I think I'll give the Falcon Saber to Therion. Because he does need a stronger weapon on him. And the Piercing Dagger, it does... we don't have enough for that either, since we, you know, pretty much used our funds to buy that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna get out of that, if you ask me. And I think that's all we're gonna get out of that for this episode, too, believe it or not. So, if anything, I think we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna close off this episode here and call it quits for tonight. It was actually another pretty nice night with the live streaming and all, and you guys did really well with keeping me company and me having a lot of fun with you all, you know, with me playing this. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop right there for tonight. So, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream, and if you like what you saw, be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player where you're watching the stream right now, so that way you're notified of whenever I go live, and that means more support from you will mean that more live streams like this will be coming from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else. And also, be sure to follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I do reviews, retrospectives, my 2 cents videos called side quests, as well as me archiving my live streams of whatever I streamed last time that's going to appear on my YouTube channel. So, in short time, this episode, what you see will actually appear on my YouTube channel a bit later. And also, you can follow me on facebook.com/RRPGReviews, as that's my Facebook fan page, as well as follow me on Twitter, where my Twitter handle is @RRPGReviews. So whichever social media site that you guys like to visit, then you can be rest assured that I will be posting on both those social media sites at the same time, since they're both connected. So, anyway, guys, be sure you stick around for tomorrow, as we will get started with the next part of our live stream session on Octopath Traveler, and we should be able to make our way towards our next destination after Swaki, so that way we can actually get our next party member to join us. But whoever that be, I think it's going to be Ophelia, but I could be highly mistaken. But yeah, it's going to be another fun episode to be had for tomorrow night. So anyway, guys, and just so you know, that live stream's going to be on at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Anyway, guys, be sure to stay glued for tomorrow, as I will put on another live stream for you all. So until then, you all have a great day, or a good morning, great day, great evening, and a good night at most. And until then, I will see you tomorrow night for another edition of Double RPG Livestream with Octopath Traveler on the Nintendo Switch. This is Double RPG signing off and saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out.